Hey guys, it's been quite a while. It is like 6 o'clock now. I am outside of Home Goods and I'm going to look around, see what kind of stuff they have. Word on the street is they have fall stuff already. I'm like, oh, okay. We haven't even made it to Christmas in July yet, but we're already at fall, so that's fine. I'm gonna head in. I just wanna like browse. I'm probably not even gonna get anything because I don't need anything. But I'm just curious what they have. I don't have anything to do, so I'm gonna go inside Home Goods. Home Goods didn't have anything, so I'm at TJ Maxx now. This is not the good TJ Maxx, by the way. This is the one that is always picked over because it's so much busier. Another one I always go to. The only thing I hate about vlogging in stores is like having to hold my phone and my camera. So sometimes I just vlog on my phone and that's it. But then whenever I go to edit the footage, everything is split up and in a disarray. And sometimes I forget clips and sometimes things don't make sense when I'm editing and then I have to go find the clip that I'm missing and it's like, it's totally a first world problem, you know what I mean? Like I just can't have that. My life needs to be perfect, okay? So anyway, I'll show you guys real quick what I got from TJ Maxx, and I'm probably gonna try this stuff on for you guys if I can, but I have a pair of black shorts from Fashion Nova and they're super short, for me anyway. I don't like super short shorts. I like them to be past my middle finger. These ones most definitely aren't. So I found some Bermuda shorts. D Jeans is the brand. You can't really see them because my interior is also black, just like these shorts. But they're cute. They're Bermuda shorts, and I got these in a size 12. They seem super stretchy, so there's a chance they might be a little bit too big, but that's okay. I'd rather my clothes be too big than like fitted or too small. So maybe they'll be perfect though, who knows. But these were $12, no, $15. So I got those, and then I got a pack of bodysuits because I am a sucker for bodysuits, and I'm trying not to buy the Skims bodysuit because it's expensive. So I picked these up in hopes that they are a good sort of dupe for them. I don't know that she has any ribbed ones, but I've always found that ribbed material looks good on me, so I'm gonna try these out. These are a size medium large. They come in a pack of 3. We have this really gorgeous olive color, and then white, and of course our girl black. So These were $30, and if they don't fit, I'm definitely gonna return them. Sometimes I'm bad about returning things. If they don't fit, I'll just keep it and lose the money because I literally hate returning things. And then the person that checked me out was super nice, Anthony. So I was given a survey card to take. So I'm gonna do that for Anthony really quick because I don't know, I just liked him. Something's wrong with me. Do you guys know that song? Homesick for LA. Here, I'll put it on for you. It's gonna be like a drive with me type deal. I just want to know how this person thought to write this. This melody, the words, like all of it. Hello friends and fam. It has been a minute since I have picked up this camera and vlogged. We have a lot of life updates to go over. It's pretty crazy. Just a lot of things have happened. I took I don't know, I didn't take that long off YouTube, but I don't feel like I was really engaged when right before my break. So I celebrated 4 years on YouTube in June, like June 8th or something like that. And that was a really stressful month for me, so I didn't really celebrate it. I just kind of was like, 4 years, like wow, it's a long time, and I've never even taken a break. So I was like, maybe it would be worth it to take a little break. So I did. I took off 2 or 3 weeks. I've recently started filming again and editing videos, so I've been I've had some things in the works, I guess, but I've only posted once since I got back on. Little life update. If you follow me on Instagram, or if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably wouldn't have seen it, but I actually got a new job, which is super exciting. I am so excited. I got a work from home job. The opportunity, I guess, has kind of always been there because I know so many people who work for the company that I'm going to, but it's a really great job, and as hard of a decision as it was, I think you really have to weigh out, I'm not much of a where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years kind of person, but I definitely never, when I would ask myself that, I definitely knew my answer had to do with, I don't see myself where I'm at currently, with my job, in 5 to 10 years, so I decided that it would probably be best to find something that I did see myself at in 5 to 10 years, God willing. Of course, we never know exactly what the future is gonna hold, but I do think that when it comes to your livelihood, that is something that you should ask yourself, especially once you start getting some time in at a job. If it's a full-time job, you gotta think about retirement and all of that and all of the perks that you get and that you acquire over time. So I didn't want to I wanted to gain more than I was going to be losing, if that makes sense. And since I've been with the job that I'm at now, which is for the clerk of courts in Canton, Ohio, I have 3 years in, so to kind of stay any longer than that, I would be losing a lot to walk away from it, and I didn't really want that. So I figured, let's make the jump now. It's a good season of my life. I really just had to ask myself what I wanted and what was making me happy. As much as I love the job and I love the people I worked with, I just knew that it wasn't something I could do long term. So that's kind of why I moved on, and I found a really great company that I'm gonna be working for. I'm super, super excited about it. And it's gonna be in the, more so like the tech and IT industry other than for the government, although I will still be working a little bit with the government, but I won't be working for the government, if that makes sense. So it's definitely gonna be a switch. I'm also gonna be working from home. So I ordered a desk from Amazon on Prime Day, and it's supposed to be here Saturday, so that's really exciting. I also ordered a pair of shoes and a swimsuit. I have a pool party to go to on Saturday, so it's supposed to be here Saturday, but I hope it comes before the party because I'm gonna be so annoyed if it doesn't come in time and I have to wear my other swimsuit that's old. And that's it as far as life updates. I mean, I'm trying to think of anything else. Like normally I feel like when I talk about life updates, I give a dating update. So I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Not currently dating anybody. I haven't dated anybody in quite a while. And that's okay with me. So, what else? Oh, I have another really big update. I can't believe I forgot this one. So, recently I have decided to get involved with the worship team at my church. So, oh, that just scares me to say. I always loved singing. I was in choir. My choir directors used to always get me to do solos. I loved singing, but it terrifies me to sing in front of other people. I've sent some recordings of myself singing to some friends, family, and then like the worship director when I finally got the nerve up at my church. And that's still different because I've never sang by myself in front of someone other than like one time from my mom when I was in, I think 9th grade or 10th grade, I don't remember. So I have no experience with that. And it's not like they're gonna just throw me up there and make me lead a song by myself, but if they did, I'd tell them I'm not doing that because I will throw up. I gotta like ease into it, you know, but I'm really excited. I take it really serious. It's something I've always wanted to do. Not only have I always wanted to do it, but I mean, I have always known that I'm called to do that, so it's really exciting to actually be stepping out in faith and taking my gift and wanting to really dedicate that to God and to worshiping Him and leading people in that. That's a really, really, really big honor. It's really serious to me. Like, it's fun, and I think it's gonna be a great experience and a great time, but at the same time, it's also extremely serious to me. So that's another reason I waited so long, because I wanted it to be the right church. I wanted it to be the right worship team. I wanted it to be the right time in my own personal life. Not that I think I had to be perfect, but I wanted to make sure I was where I'm supposed to be spiritually, and while I'm most definitely not perfect, I think that I am on the right track for the most part. So I think that it's a good time. I think now's the time, and especially I'm gonna be working from home, so I really have no excuse. I can't even blame my job. Oh, I'm stressed out at work. How do you get stressed out working from home? I mean, come on, you know? So I have no excuses anymore. That should be coming up in the fall, I would say, is when I'm probably going to really be involved with that. Our worship leader, she just had a baby, so she's on maternity leave right now, so it gives me a little bit of time to just like get myself there and really be like, okay, you're doing this, you know, and I've been able to kind of process it instead of it just like wham bam happening really quick, you know? Yeah, those are the life updates. For now, I am waiting for Biddle to get here, and then we're going on a walk. Hello, everybody. I'm in a house pet sitting right now. It's kind of dark in here because I don't have the lights on, but I just fed the dogs. I'm gonna introduce you. This is Pixie.
Say hi to the vlogs.
This is Emma. And last but not least, this is Priscilla. I'm staying here for the next week, and it's gonna be great because I like these dogs a lot. They're so cute. I love them. So, but I haven't eaten anything today, and I'm about to go to a festival, music festival, for a few hours, and I have not had any food today, so I better go find something to eat. So I tried to let them out again, but I don't think they want to go out right now. But I need to eat, I'm starving. All right, so as it turns out, I think we're gonna do a little mini Chick-fil-A mukbang. Let me scoot my seat back. So today I haven't had Chick-fil-A in so long. Always have the Chick-fil-A sauce, the best. So I always get that. She asked me how many I wanted. I said, I don't know, 2? I've never been asked that. Waffle fries, oh, they look so beautiful and they smell great. Everything's hot, so that's good, but I don't want to burn myself. Know what I'm saying? And I got a 3-count strip. And the best part, a side of cheese sauce. It's like a white cheese sauce. Oh, it's so good. I love it. So I have like an hour before I have to be to my friend's house. But like I said, I haven't eaten today. And usually Chick-fil-A is like much busier. I mean, I don't even think I had to sit in line behind one car. But normally this Chick-fil-A is like around the building twice. So I figured I should probably leave early. Turns out I really didn't need to, but that's okay. So now I don't have to rush, you know? So. Oh my gosh. I wasn't hungry till I took that first bite. Now I just want to eat it as fast as I can. Wish I would have got a 4-count. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Always get the 4-count strip. Not just the 3. Let's try the waffle fries. I like to dip mine in the Chick-fil-A sauce too, as well as the cheese sauce. So here's the cheese sauce. I'll show you up close. It's just a white cheese sauce. Solid! I love Chick-fil-A. I don't know if I've ever seen another restaurant have white cheese sauce that's not like queso, you know? I think that's my friend's car over there, but I can't tell. Because the license plate's personalized like his and it's the same car, but I can't tell if it says the same thing. There's a glare on it. But I really want to know if it's him. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter. I didn't get to see him on my last day. I'm pretty sure I told him I was quitting, but I can't remember. That was delicious. Okay. Definitely could have left a little later though. It's only 3:30. I'm supposed to be there at 4:20 and I'm only 20 minutes away. I'm getting hot. I'm in the sun. It's hot. I also have a massive mosquito bite on my leg. Gross. It itches. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday now, and I'm a little tired. I just got home last night, like really late, and then I'm still wearing the same dress because I didn't stop at my house to pick up any clothes because we were back pretty late, and I didn't want to be like without, leave the dogs by themselves that long. So I was like, well, this dress is comfortable. I'll just wear this tomorrow morning, and then I'll go home and pick clothes up later. So right now I'm just gonna go grab a coffee, and then I'll come back here, hang out for a while, and then I'll go home and get ready for the day. Also, the Dave Matthews Band little guitar pick necklace I got, I think I'm gonna get a longer chain for that because I don't like where it sits. I feel like the chain fits okay, but the way the pick hangs down, it looks like it doesn't fit me right. So, which probably means the chain doesn't fit me right. So I just didn't like how it looked. So I'm gonna get a different one on Amazon, I think, or like a little extender, because I do like the chain. It's cute, but I need a different length. And I wish I would have got the longer one. There was like one that was like 2 inches longer, and I wish I would have bought that one, but it's fine. So yeah, going to Starbucks now. Okay, so I'm gonna put you in the worst spot ever, which is worser than the worst spot ever, my old car. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so this is the Morning Moonshine. I think that's the name of it. Their sleeves are super cute. I think I'm gonna start doing coffee reviews. So this is the first coffee review. It's not official, but if it's gonna be a thing, this is the first one. I'm gonna try. So Tremont is, they have 2 locations, I believe. They might have 3, but I know for sure there's 2. There's one right by where I'm at, and then there's another one in more like the downtown area. So the one downtown I've never been to, but it looks super cool. Like the vibe in there is awesome. This one's pretty much just a drive-through that I was at, and it's really cool. I like it. They used to have indoor seating. I don't know that they do anymore, but they have like patio tables, so maybe they opened it up on the inside. I don't know, but for a while it wasn't open. Anyway, so I really like it. I've been here before, but I've never had this particular drink. And then I got it made with oat milk. So it's vanilla and caramel and 3 shots of espresso and oat milk. So let's try it out. Pretty good. I would like a little bit stronger of a coffee, of like the espresso. I like when coffee is so strong that I almost make a face, but this isn't making my face contort. Okay, so I'm back. I had to come inside because it started raining, and then the dogs always get excited when I come back, so I didn't want to vlog while I was doing that. So anyway, back to the coffee review. Yeah, the coffee is good. I would say I wish it was stronger. I wish there was more of an espresso taste, but I didn't want to drive all the way to Starbucks, so I just spent a couple of extra dollars, like going right next door pretty much. I mean, I could probably walk there in 25 minutes if I wanted to, which is still, I guess, a while, but like it's close. Now I'm going to listen to the rest of this Joyce Meyer podcast I have on. Since I have a week off work, I'm trying to make sure I stay on my schedule to some level, like, where I'm reading my Bible every morning and listening to podcasts still, because those things really help me mentally, and I want to make sure that I'm staying on top of my mental and spiritual health. So I'm gonna just be doing that. And then today's episode of Joyce Meyer that I'm listening to is 7 ways to increase your happiness, and this is part 1. Each podcast on her Joyce Meyer Enjoying Everyday Life radio podcast, each episode's only like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, so 10 to 15. And it's perfect. Like, she just fires me up with so much wisdom in that short amount of time, and I just love hearing her just take on the word. It's amazing. She's so knowledgeable about the Bible. So I'm listening to that right now. Another very important part of my morning routine that I don't know if I've ever officially talked about, but I always try to drink a glass of water, ice water, every morning. I at least try to drink half of it, because sometimes my glasses are much bigger than others. So I try to just, I try to just make sure I'm having at least 8 ounces. I don't know, it's just, if I don't drink it during the morning, I'm like so thirsty throughout the day that it's almost, I almost can't quench my thirst. So if I drink it in the morning, I do a lot better. And the reason I say that is because the last week, I hadn't been getting up very early, and I would just pretty much leave for work, and I wouldn't really have my water intake. And so by the time like 3:30 rolled around, I would like drink water throughout the day, but I never had like the initial water that I start my day off with. So about 3:30 every day, I would just like have to chug so much water, and it was annoying because I'd be in the middle of something and I'd have to stop because I'd be so thirsty. It's like, it was distracting. So now I'm realizing that that's actually a really good habit I have, and I don't want to get out of it. So just wanted to share that. But now, a very important part of my Saturday routine specifically in the morning is to watch Lauren Mahacek. She uploads pretty much every Saturday, I think. And I haven't watched her video from last week because I wasn't home. So since I have the morning to myself now, I'm gonna go ahead and watch her. And yeah, I'm excited. So I'm watching my good friend Tiffany Jetter now, and she's super awesome. She has a YouTube channel as well. I will link below Tiffany's channel and Laura's channel. Tiffany and I are friends. We have each other's numbers and everything. We've never met in person, but we do talk a fair amount, I'd say. I mean, I don't think we get to talk as much as we'd like to because life is just so crazy for both of us right now, I feel like. But we do talk quite a bit, and she's super awesome and just been such a great friend to me. So I definitely recommend her videos. She's so relatable and so just down to earth and like so authentic. I just have always loved that about her. So anyway, I'm watching her vlog, and she's asking anybody if they have any prayer requests. I don't know if she's mentioned it in the video because I just started it, but it does say something about prayer warriors in the title, and then in the comments she has like you can leave prayer requests in her comments. Like she put a pinned comment to put prayer requests in there. So I want to let you guys know that you can also ask me for prayer requests. I love that she did that. I kind of am taking some inspo from that, and I just want to let you guys know that if you've got any prayer requests, drop them in the comments. I'll do a little pinned comment like Tiffany did. But anytime you guys have prayer requests, even if I don't have it listed in my comments or anything like that, message me or comment on a video anytime you want. I always link my Instagram below if you'd rather DM me. I also link my Twitter if you are more comfortable with that. So there's a lot of different ways to reach out to me to ask for prayer, or really anything. If you need a link or whatever the case may be, definitely check out my Instagram DMs or shoot me a comment. I mean, I want to pray for you guys. I love all of my friends and family here on YouTube. I consider you guys a part of my life, even if I've never met a lot of you. Probably almost all of you. So, and my channel has grown a lot, and I've really been able to just meet so many awesome people. So I want you guys to know that I do pray for you, but I would like to pray specific things for you if you'd like me to. I pray for you guys in general, like that God would bless all of you and protect you and give you direction in life, and for your salvation if you're not saved, all of that kind of thing. But specific things, that specific needs or wants or desires in your life, like I would love to specifically talk to God about those things. So definitely drop something in the comments. And if you guys want to pray for me, I could really use some prayer about my transition, this transition of life I'm going through, just with getting my new job and making sure I'm settled in and everything goes smoothly. And of course, there's always like the financial transition from getting your last paycheck from your previous job to your first one with the next job. And sometimes there's a gap in there. So I'm just asking for provision in my life, that God would provide for me in that gap, which I don't think it's going to be a big gap, but still, I just like, oh, it's like an uneasy feeling in a way if I sit and think about it. So definitely pray for that if you guys could. Thank you so much. So I'm going to get back to watching Tiffany now because I've run my mouth for 3 minutes already somehow. Okay, one more thing. I want to say, I want to rate my coffees like 1 to 5 stars. I'm going to give this one, this is kind of harsh, but I'm only going to give it like a 2.7 stars. It's just not, I just probably wouldn't get it again. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. If you really like sweet coffee, I don't know, because I just don't like sweet coffee like that. So it's hard for me to really judge it. And based off of my lack of loving sweet coffee, it's a 2.7. But I guess if you do like sweet coffee and you live in the area, definitely check it out. They have a ton of other options. I'm not saying Tremont itself is 2.7 stars, but this drink, the morning moonshine, is only a 2.7 for me. Does that make sense? But Tremont overall is great. I love Tremont. I would give them 5 stars easily. So, because I go back there frequently, and if I would go back to a coffee shop, I'd say it's probably a 5-star coffee shop. So, going to get food with my mom and grandma. We're going to get Mexican for my dad and brother, and then us girls are having Chinese. Me, my mom, and my grandma. Here's our big, huge box of Chinese food, and then the bag of Mexican for the boys. I got some mugu gai pan here. This is hot and sour soup. It's my favorite kind of soup ever. And then an egg roll and a crab ragout. Back on the phone because the camera's dead. So I am headed to Jasmine's. Gonna go there for a little bit. And yeah, then I'll be back in a little bit here to hang out with the dogs. I gave them dinner, sat with them for a while. Now I'm going to Jasmine's for a bit. It's my friend Davey, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Jasmine if she remembers this story of something that happened a long time ago. I think it was it would have been 2014. It was that time you stayed at my house, remember? And I didn't have my license. I was 18, but I had my temps. And we drove to where you were, like, we drove together somewhere. You were my passenger.
Oh, you drove?
I drove,
oh,
yeah.
Over 20, okay.
Because you were over 21, so you were allowed to be my person, whatever it is. Yeah, I know. Because I don't know why, but I was thinking about when I was 18 and you were 22. Then I thought about how that night you came to church with me. Remember I wore those hot pink wedges, those sandals. I'm going to post the picture, put up a picture of my outfit. Okay. And I tripped at church in them.
I remember that.
And then after church, I tried to say hi to the guy that I was in love with, and he ignored me. Do you remember that?
I do remember this.
And I told him off in front of you and all of his friends. Do you remember? And you were standing there laughing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was awkward. I was so mad at him that night. He was such a douche.